Air conditioning?
Yeah, air conditioning.
Air conditioning.
We know and understand that the airways are sacred.
Yeah.
And every word has a vibratory frequency to it.
Mm-hmm.
So knowing and understanding that, who conditions the airways and what we hear from the radio station? What kind of mind is that? So we called it air conditioning. They condition the mind.
Okay.
From the airways.
Okay. It's a word game.
Play on words.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
I understand. What are the main themes developed in that album?
I think the main theme of the entire album is to slowly bring people back to the essence of hip hop. You know, nowadays when you talk about hip hop, Black Dot teaches us in the book Hip Hop Decoded from its ancient origin to its modern day matrix.
Mm-hmm.
How we've gotten away from the four fundamental basics of hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
So now in the book he says you can't even call it hip hop. He calls it shit hop. Strategic high intensity training.
Yeah.
Right. So you can't call it hip hop because it is coming from its matrix, its ancient origins, which is depicted by the hieroglyphs. And we had the water, earth, air, fire.
Okay.
And then once you bring it to a modern context, we called it graffiti, DJing, MCing, and b-boy.
Okay.
But now what happened after the golden era of hip hop? These people came in and they transformed it into the matrix of hip hop. So it's no longer hip hop. Black Dot called it shit hop because he decodes hip hop. He called it shit hop, and it's very deep on a metaphysical level.
Okay.
But then again, it's really easy to understand because this stuff that we hear today is not even hip hop.
Train on killer race to refrain. The same play, full of cocaine, brutal. Have you forgotten I've been through the first term of rap? The Father, the Son, the Holy Bush, here we all in. Don't look at me, I ain't calling for no assassination. I'm saying who voted for that asshole of that nation. J-Talk, who's cooked for the heroes when I was above us. So you can look at it in my chest with your leg out there. You were stuck in this South deep in his damn self, surrounded by a $12 bucket of bullshit. Sorry, no better with a pussy you cannot be sounded. Cause the ass ain't free. How many coming to get me? How many coming to save me night? It's easy to forget me. Son of a bush here all up in your zone. You ain't never heard so much soul to the bone. I told y'all who the first push was tapping my telephone. I can't trust them to salute to the Illuminati. They can take the head to the world. He is son of a bad man. He is son of a bad man. Son of a bad one. He is son of a bad man. Son of a bad man. He is son of a bad man. Son of a bad. He is son of a bad man. Son of a bad man. He is son of a bad man. Son of a bad one. He is son of a bad man.
And it's repeating itself.
It's repeating.
Right. So
cycle.
It's a cycle, but I think it's a very much needed cycle.
Okay.
We need to bring it back. To get the shiny suits and the lights and hip hop was raw, man. hip-hop was raw, and it spoke to the very essence of everyone, not only black people. It spoke to the very essence of everyone. And on the levels that it was on, everyone was invited to the culture. Everyone participated and shared in the culture.
So can you maybe tell us about your first involvement in this movement?
Well,
you were a young man listening to...
I was in high school.
16, 17 years old?
Yeah. So when I first heard of the whole concept, idea called hip-hop, you know, I don't even think it was hip-hop.
Funk? Funky music?
It was funk.
Yeah.
It was disco. It was R&B, gospel. And then we took all of that and made something that we didn't even have a name for. We just did it.
Okay.
What do you call process combing your hair? You just do it.
Yeah.
Because the greatest reality,
you don't think of it.
You don't think about it. The greatest reality is unseen reality. Right now, we can't see what we're going to do tomorrow. We can kind of envision it, but you can't see it. It's there. Yeah. Eventually, it's going to come, right or wrong. What is that process? So we instinctively knew it was something that we wanted to bring about. We knew it was there, but we didn't know what to call it, what it would do. It's just something you had to get out.
It was called to become...
So what is that process called? When the butterfly is in the cocoon, and it has its metamorphosis in it. It comes into a butterfly. That's a process. What do you call that process from the time we envisioned hip-hop to now? So I was there, I was young, I was involved in it, but I didn't know. I knew what they were doing. I seen the two turntables, the DJ, the MC. I see the graph writers. You understand what I'm saying? And I knew I had to be a part of it.
Okay. George Clinton, with a Parliament Funkadelic, was into this thing that's called Afrofuturism. And I think you're part of that, your music.
I would like to think so, because you know, we started making music. Some of the music was for now. Other aspects of the music was to reach people not born yet. And those are the people that we see at the concert. And now you would bring your son. And we didn't know that. So some of the things that we say were meant for him and not you. Do you understand?
Yeah. You were playing one part in advance.
Right.